Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. This is a full grown adult. We are at episode 18. My Lord Jesus, here we go. Let's get into it. It's time to talk about some Beyond the Gates. So, we start off where we left off the last episode with Dani on the floor. Andre comes over. And of course, Dani is on the floor because she drunk a whole 750 milliliter bottle of vodka. Okay. But more than likely, it was probably water from the props department. Okay. They just made a vodka bottle, generic name because you got the copyright, to showcase, of different brands. It's that third. So, with that being said, then we are with Ted and Nicole looking at the proofs of the gala. Um, then we're back with Leslie and Eva and Eve and Leslie some other pork chops. And although it weren't all free Jean's good, it was your good. Eva says we don't need spending money going out. Leslie was not thinking about money; she was thinking about risk. This is very hypocritical from the woman that pretended to be Ua Idol and almost jumped off a roof with a fake name. But you want to talk about risk. Okay, child. So Eva has met all of the Duprees, and if she and Eva were out, it would get back that Eva is Ted's daughter. Do we even know the results of the DNA test that you had Eva get Ted's DNA from a straw and you made a call supposedly to rush the test results? So we don't even know if Eva is Ted's daughter or not, because what if on the off chance, right, that Eva is not Ted's daughter, right? And then guess what? In the words of DJ Khaled, congratulations, you played yourself. So, like I said, Leslie has poisoned her daughter with her hate unnecessarily. Oh, my Lord Jesus. So that revelation can wait. Eva said, you're not letting that Ted thing go. Um, and, Leslie says, of course not. Um, Eva wants to watch that new show with Leslie. And Leslie thinks that Ted got her thrown out. Little does Leslie know that it was Eva that got her thrown out. And you know what, Eva, you did the right thing because obviously you can tell your mom is a crazy lunatic itch. Okay, we all see that. I think Eva is probably the more sensible one out the two. It looks like the daughter has more of a grown woman mother energy, and Leslie is the deranged, crazed, and sycophant daughter. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So, with that being said, then we are with Haley. Haley said, "This is done. We are done." And Bill is a little confused because he's like, "So the wait staff embarrassed you? You want to give up on our days old marriage, rather?" And Haley says, "You're making my feelings sound ridiculous when I know they're not." And Haley thought that respect would extend to her when they got married, because when Bill walks into a courtroom or walks into any social setting, he is respected. Here's the thing, Haley, right? I don't know how many times I have to repeat this, but you are the concubine of waste that got with the bastard of waste, screwed your best friend over, your former best friend over, and your best friend's mom over. That's never going to go away. Okay? Now, I gave you your credit for stopping Bill from almost getting Dani arrested. You did a solid for her, right? She came into your house, did too much. You and Bill's house did too much, rather. And I agree with you on that she needs to stop. But that does not negate the concubine of waste behavior, the bastard waste behavior that y'all did. Okay? Just keeping it up with y'all. So, with that being said, she can't put up with the mockery and disrespect for the rest of her life. Haley doesn't think she can handle it. Well, if you don't think you can handle it, you should not have bought the package, right? Or you guys remember when I talked about how Coleslaw wanted to return Martell because she didn't like the item. It was a clearance item. This is the same thing with Haley. You bought Bill You're trying to return it, and it's a clearance item. There are no returns, right? So that is that there. Derrick is cooking the Firehouse Blue Ribbon lasagna. Ashley is worried about Derrick because he is still recovering from that roof collapsing on him, even though it was seconds before it collapsed, right? So then Ashley is thinking about Andre. Um, by the way, Derrick is at Ashley's apartment while Ashley's at Grayland Hospital, and Ashley has a flashback about Andre and the kiss that almost happened. Then we're with Andre and Dani drink this ibuprofen and drink the whole glass of water. Dani doesn't drink that much, and Dani forgot how much she was drinking. Andre's worried about Dani. Andre and Dani cuddle right. Rather, Andre cannot tell that he found Dani like that, and Dani wants Andre to stay. And here's the thing, right? Everyone has a vice. Some people, their vice is drinking. For some people, their vice is shopping. For some people, their vice is sex. Everyone has a vice, but either you are going to run your vice or your vice will run you. And we all know what happened to Karen Huger. Okay. We all know what happened. Now, hopefully, Dani is not going to go out and drive a car or anything. Okay. Because Dani doesn't need to cause any more destruction. Okay. She needs to be about construction. But either way, so Bill and Haley talk. We're back with Bill and Haley at their home. Maybe you should have given me a glimpse of what it was like to be alone. Because coming back here, that is destroyed. And Bill's like, well, if you don't want me to fight back against Dani, what do you suggest I do? Haley said, give me the life that you promised me. Was it a hook? If so, she has some decisions to make. So you mean to tell me that you basically broke up a whole family, and now because he's not delivering on his promise or promises, now that you want to retreat? No. Okay then. All right then. Okay. I just can't. I just cannot. So then Eva wants to watch the show for mom. Leslie wants to work on the fact that Eva works at Ted Nicole's house. Like, do you not love your daughter at all? She just wants to spend time with you to watch a TV show. Good Lord Jesus. Just, whew, my Lord Jesus. And you know what, to be honest with you, I have a feeling that, Leslie was a madam of the night, and she did Lati Dati and everybody and could care less about Eva. I have a feeling one of Leslie Skeletons is going to come out the closet, and she is not going to be able to handle it. Listen, hopefully I'm not spoiling any storylines, CBS, P&G Studios, and NAACP, but I'm just keeping that buck with y'all. That's how I feel. So then Eva and Kat are talked about, and Tomas is talked about. Eva says that Tomas seems is confident, seems smart. He's a lawyer. Leslie thinks he's a creeper. Leslie, sweetie, honey peaches. Once again, who got on top of a roof and almost committed suicide and almost left somebody without a mother? Oh, that was you. And you want to talk about being a creeper? Oh, who came to a gala or award celebration and tried to bust up the event? Oh, that was you. That was you. That was you. And also, too, who ran Laura off the road so Eva could have a job? Oh, wait, that was you. So it takes a creeper to know a creeper. Heifer. Okay? I can't. I just can't. So Leslie says, don't be rude to the guy, but don't let go any further. Should you be taking your own damn advice? Don't be rude to Ted, but don't let go any further with your own inhibitions about how you don't like Ted. Pot meat kettle. Pot meat kettle and pot meat kettle. So after all that, Kat can get you fired, and we don't want her annoyed because Eva asked, oh, so now you care about Kat's feelings. And Leslie could care less about them. So Leslie wants an event to happen, and Eva just organized an event. And Leslie says the next event needs to be about Ted. She felt like Nicole's said event was the right place to do it. Any place is not the right place to do it. You need to handle your adult business, hash it out with Ted, this, that, and the third, and be done with this. Oh, wait, you're the one that had an affair with him and got paid off, and you didn't like the results. So now you're trying to make his life hell because you're in hell. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So Leslie said, I know what we could do. And he said, you mean what I can do? And Leslie says, of course, baby girl. And it's just like, first of all, he was a woman. You need to respect her as a full-fledged adult, okay? Because, like I said, you're poisoning your daughter with your pain unnecessarily. And Eva did an eye roll to her mom. I felt the eye roll. Nicole, Ted, and Andre are at Nicole and Ted's house. Ted leaves the hospital. Nicole and Andre talk about Ashley, and that they should just be friends and this, that, and the third. Nicole will dance at the wedding at Andre's wedding if she lives that long. Just like you look fine, okay? You 50? You're fine. So with that being said, okay, but Nicole doesn't look 50. Okay, black don't crack. But anyway, so Ashley and Derrick are having dinner. There is tension in his shoulders because he tried to lift up something. So there's tension in the shoulders and in his jaw. And I'm just like, bruh, you just want to make out word. Like, really, is this what we're doing? I've never heard of not one man saying my jaw has been hurting. And as one a makeout session from that, I've never ever heard that before. So Ashley's wanting to know about the dinner that she rushed home to have, and then Derrick gets a text from work. It's an all hands on deck 5-alarm blaze downtown, that relic of a hotel, and Ashley thought that Derrick was on medical leave. Now, here's my thing. If I am still recovering, right, y'all got it. I need to recover because if I'm out, then guess what? I can't be good for y'all nor for myself, right? So I don't know why Derrick did that, knowing he just got out the hospital, and now Derrick could mess himself up even more. So, yeah. So then, Leslie knows about Ted and Nicole's wedding anniversary, and he was like, how do you know that? And apparently Ted, rushed off Leslie for the anniversary, right? So she feels a way about that. And Leslie says, how about a party? When they're talking about their love, Leslie will blow it up. Eva will suggest that, that they will have a big bash. Leslie is telling Eva what to do. Eva's only insisted it will be way off to be in their personal life. And Leslie said, you haven't, stopped being persuasive before, or it hasn't stopped you from being persuasive before, rather. And Eva said, this is not what it's feeling like. Eva has a conscience. And I like where the writers are going with this because, if you remember what Nicole said about Ted does not like liars. So it's going to come to a mental collision of, do I support my mom or do I do the right thing? Although I feel like Kat is going to, fuck this up because of her hater girl energy on Eva. But that's neither here nor there. If that don't work, you have to talk to Marin and Kat. He would rather run through fire barefoot than to talk to Kat, and Kat will not listen to her. And Leslie is so upset with Eva because she's like, I have good ideas. I have really good ideas. It's like, sweetie, honey, peaches. Eva is not the casting director. Okay. And you are not on Broadway. You are not even off Broadway. You don't even have enough brain cells to form a brain to know how to get to Broadway. Child, you're not an understudy for nobody. Okay, this is real life. Okay, and you are putting 20 on 10, and you are being a Tasha St. Patrick. Okay, and I'm sure that you have done something to your husband, Alan, and I am sure that you have done this move on a man back in the another man back in the day, and that man probably has evidence on you that all he has to do is put it out on social media and make you look like the piece of shit lying heifer that you are. Okay? Because we don't know all of Leslie now. Okay, so if she would go on a roof and jump and right foot stump, and left foot stump, yeah, you cha cha to the left and you cha cha to the right, you move to the left and you move to the right, back it up, and jump. If you could jump off of a building and commit suicide, who knows what you will do to other people? Okay. In the words of Marcel Scott, I can't believe I'm saying his name or these words. It's not the fact that you it's not the fact that you did that to me, but it's the fact that you could do it to me, right? So just keeping it a buck there, okay? So with that being said, Eva is trying to be she's trying to be smart about all this, and Leslie's trying to reassure Eva about that everything's gonna be okay. Ashley has no interest in Andre, and Nicole says that's very mature about Ashley, and Andre's talking about Dani being lonely, and that Nicole said, well, she just was the best MC ever, and she should be on a high from that, and that she really seemed happy at breakfast at the club, and Andre's talking about, well, when you think it's over, when you feel like they should be happy, that space of uneasiness never goes away. And I have to give Andre his credit, because as much as he is a luster, he is also a lover. And that was very kind, because if you remember, the promise that Dani, asked Andre to do was not to let anyone know that he found her on the floor drunk and blacked out. Right? So Um, um, Nicole says, beyond the mystique and charm, you can be a quite insightful young man. Ashley is drinking alone, um, drinking wine alone, and gets a collage of Ashley out of this cabinet. Ashley's looking at, and then we're with Bill and Haley. Um, so yeah, we're with Bill and Haley. So dinner's being delivered for Bill and Haley. So this is a small way of thanking Haley, um, for just being there for Bill. At Chia Island, Bill is trying to recreate that, and he's playing one of the songs from the concert that they saw. Haley said, you went through all this trouble, and Bill said this was no trouble for him. You are what my heart is. So then Ashley mom comes over. Andre has talked about, and Ashley mom has never met Andre, and Ashley gets the context of he is Dr. Richardson's nephew. And so there's nothing romantic between Ashley and Andre. And, Ashley pauses and says no until last night, where Andre almost kissed her. So then we're back with Ted and Nicole. Ted is glad that Andre is back, but Nicole loves his photos through his vacations. She lives a little bit through him. Nicole wants to go on a trip, and Ted said, we can. Where do you want to go? And Nicole says she wants to go St. Bart's. She talks about different islands that she would like to go to, within St. Bart's. And then, Ted has an idea for an anniversary trip, and Nicole wants to know what it is. And Nicole wants to, not Nicole, but Ted wants to go visit every Major League Baseball field in one trip. And Believe me, believe me, believe me. He is not playing about this. And, Nicole was like, that's not romantic for our anniversary. And, Ted said that the stadiums have been upgraded. There's gourmet food and padded seats. Now, I'm going to do something here, okay? That I normally don't do this, but I want to show y'all something. Hang on. Okay. So let me take this down for a minute. Let me take this down. Now, this is real. What I'm about to show y'all is very, very real. Okay. So let me do images. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, here we go. Let me take this down for 1 minute. Hi, everybody. So let me show y'all this screen right here. This is very real. So this is a hot tub at Chase Field. So that is an indoor baseball stadium with a swimming pool and hot tub. So I'm not against what Ted is saying, and not to mention too, if you think about it, you can go to the nice, baseball stadiums, right, that have suites, right, and you can also take in the sights and sounds and art and culture. So I wouldn't throw it all off, okay? You and Ted can go to Chase Field's swimming pool. So just a thought. Okay, so now that you guys have seen that, back to our review here. Okay, all right, just wanted to show y'all that. So with that being said, Eva is at Ted and Nicole's house. Then we're back with Dani. Dani wakes up. And then we're back with Ashley and Ashley's mom. There's nothing wrong with being friends, as long as you feel like, he's not going to be, disrespectful. Y'all can continue y'all friendship. Ashley says Andre is fun and is interested in fun rather, and they were not in each other's orbit. She would miss him. Then we're back with Kat, Nicole, and Ted. Kat got Eva. We were back with Eva, Nicole, and Ted. So Eva says that she got Kat's dress dry cleaned and wants to get back in her closet ASAP. First of all, the fact that Eva wants to even get it dry cleaned after how mean Kat has been, very noble, very kind, very gracious, right? And hopefully Kat feels like shit when she finds out that not only did Eva return the dress, right, but she also got dry cleaned. She doesn't have to do that, okay? And sure, people can say, well, that's like a move. That's like a power move. So that way, Eva doesn't have to deal with Kat. That two things can be true at the same time. You can do a power move, but also have a kind heart at the same time. Everything's in the eye of the beholder, right? So Eva saw Andre on his way out. Otherwise, she won't run the doorbell. And so Nicole says, you're fine. Ted, the love of my life most of the time, and Ted feels a way about it. Says that, Ted wants to do an anniversary trip of 2 weeks of Major League Baseball, all the chili dogs she can eat. And, Ted said that, it's very difficult being married to me. And Nicole says, you said it, not me. I'm like, oh, okay, nicely done. Ted could upgrade to a WNBA game, but, Nicole still said no. Eva said that she can make dinner reservations or a party. And Nicole was like, please be careful, because what Ted thinks is a party and what you think are a party are probably two different things. And Ted thought Eva did a great job with the award celebration. And Nicole's like, well, if y'all two want to put your heads together, I am not going to stop you. So Eva puts Kat's dress back upstairs. Haley, is very grateful for the dinner, but still wants to talk about their real issues. And Bill says, we don't have any underlying problems, right? So then Haley got some earrings from Ellie, the ones that she was admiring. It was a little bit of a white lie because when they were at the concert, Bill said that there was a long line for July, so it was a white lie. So then we're back with Ashley and her mom. Ashley and her mom, eat the lasagna, and Ashley says, take leftovers. You can feed the whole block. Um, Ashley is looking at the collage, and Ashley's mom is looking at her, look at the collage. Um, by the way, did I mention why? By the way, did I mention that Ashley wants to give Ashley's mom the collage because she says she feels a way about it? Yeah. Dani has another vodka bottle, but pours it out. So good on Dani, good on you, and congratulations for doing the right thing. Then we see Bill and Haley cuddling on their couch. Bill is worth the fight, and they can fight for us. And Bill makes a commitment that you don't have to fight alone. I'm always here for you. Ted and Nicole look at Vern and Anita's picture of how long they've been, and talk about how long they've been together in love, and that they just have to follow the path. And then Eva comes home to Leslie. Leslie wants to know what happened with the party, and it's going to happen, but Eva looks like she has regrets. Woo, child. That is your Beyond the Gates episode 18 after show. I will say, I think Eva holds the cards here, right? And I think Leslie doesn't understand the magnitude of who Eva is now, because she is her own individual, and she is recognizing that she is living her own experience. So I think Eva will definitely be a power player moving forward. Of course, we haven't forgot about Naomi and that trial against her dad that is potentially looming. Dani, please, for the love of God, go Alcoholics Anonymous, because to drink a whole 750 milliliter bottle of vodka, you could have been dead. There is a thing as alcohol poisoning. So please, for the love of God, get that treated, okay? Ashley, I have a feeling, and I did say this, that eventually Ashley and Derrick are going to butt heads on their relationship, right? Because they've been dating for like 2 years. So I feel like Ashley's gonna feel a way about Derrick leaving the house when he still needs to recover. Leslie's gonna get her ass caught up. She had Tasha St. Patrick, and Ted is go St. Patrick, and I don't think Leslie's gonna make it mentally otherwise. Bill and Haley, looks like y'all got some actual things to work out. And let me tell you, sex and gifts cannot always be the coping mechanisms to make y'all marriage work. It just can't be. And then Andre, you are being very mature about, you and Ashley. I just hope that you recognize that there is more to come for you. And also, too, like, we got to see Andre, do a photo shoot with Chelsea, but like, I would like to see him do like a big on location photo shoot. And what is that like? How is Andre as a photographer? I was about to say, what was that about? I was about to say lead photographer on a shoot, like the director of the shoot. But I want to see Andre in his work mode. I want to see him with his friends. I mean, he's back in Fairmount Crest. Does he have any childhood friends that he grew up with? Like, there's got to be more meat on the bone when it comes to Andre and his life. So, another good episode. Woo, a lot went down. Of course, like I said, tomorrow, I think March Madness might be on, so the show might be preempted from. I think it's off from Soap Central, right? That Monday through Wednesday, the show will be on, but Wednesday and Thursday, I think it might be preempted. Either way, if it is preempted, don't worry, you guys will get your reviews when the episode comes out. But like I said, another great episode. And by the way, that is a real baseball stadium, Chase Field. By the way, if you live in Jacksonville, Florida, the Jacksonville Jaguars also have a pool. So I just thought that was so cool. Did not know that. But hey, you learn something new every day if you hang around people who are willing to be open, willing to learn, and willing to be purposefully humble to rise to the higher that's waiting. One love, much love, all love. I feel love, and I send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.